Alrighty then, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome one and all. My name is Michael, I'm the Tennessee Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition, Season of Ghosts. This is our Tierney's adventure set in the lands of Galarian, which features these wonderful and amazing folks who are here having a good time, chilling out, playing some games. Guys, say hello to the folks at home.
Hello.
Hello.
It is so good to see you guys. I'm very excited for today's game. Unfortunately, we do not have an Adam today, as Adam is away from his computer. But we hope to see him very soon so he can continue playing the character Shenzu for our adventures. But in the meantime, I have an announcement. I have kind of an announcement because there's actually a friend of the channel, and I'm sure a content creator that all of you guys are aware of, who's recently released a call-out video. And I am a very big advocate of people who stand up for what they believe in, who stand up for things that I too also believe in as well. And I mean, my influence is not big, and I want to go through this as well real quick. I get my influence isn't big, and that's by choice, right? Like, I don't post on social media, I don't talk about my life outside of the games that we do. You know, we chill out, we have a good time. That's basically my mode at the moment, right? I could absolutely go out and show you guys my fitness regime. I could show you my prep work. I can go and make jokes about D&D. I can do the whole thing, right? But something happened over the last few years that kind of jaded me to that type of lifestyle, and I pulled away from it very, very hard. There are very few people who I still keep very close contact with because, for me, they were genuine people. These were people who I respected, people who I valued very much so, and that was, of course, you know, like a number of people. Rob, for example, is one of them, even though I'll lie about it all the time. You know, Rob was one, Dread is one, and of course, Duke from One Shot Questers, who we are talking about today. Now, for those of you who didn't know, a group of content creators who specialize in D&D, as well as sort of like martial arts and weapon combat and stuff like that, gathered together, did a fundraiser, and produced a show called Min-Max. It's an okay show, it's fine. You know, and I thought nothing of it because, you know, hey, you know, make money, make a show, do the thing, right? This is kind of the part and parcel. I do the same thing with my Patreon, right? Now everything that goes towards my Patreon, such as the DAG survival check, has always been very transparent. I've always been very clear. Everything towards the DAG survival check has gone, and it always has, towards things like my subscriptions, my my books and stuff like that. And it doesn't, you know, truth be told, it doesn't cover everything, but this is kind of like the minimum that will make me do that whole stuff, and then the money that I make from my regular income, like things like my work at the youth center and stuff, can afford for me to go on things like I can go on holiday, I can eat good food, you know, I can do a whole bunch of stuff, right? But everything from the DAG survival check goes towards the company. Now, the GoFundMe that went for Min-Max raised a pretty substantial amount due to their influence and stuff like that, but Duke made a video pointing out a number of discrepancies which not only put into question the way that they were spending their money, but the product that they produced, which, upon watching Duke's video and then going back and watching the actual video itself, I agree. I think that was a gross misallocation of funds to produce what they have. And if you haven't checked it out already, if you have a look at what they do and you have a look at what I do, one of the key points is think about the players on screen. I have more room on this screen displaying my players than they did on theirs, which says quite a lot. I mean, I'm not a small feature on my channel, right? Because again, this is the Dead Aussie Gamer channel. I'm here, I take up a good portion, and I've got 6 people on that half of the board. And now if you can imagine, smaller than that, less than that is how much you were seeing these TikTokers and stuff like that. it did draw a whole
Right.
bunch of stuff into questions and stuff. And, you know, like, they were paying for, like, these massive game tables that aren't even in the frame. There's, like, a whole bunch of stuff. Anyway, if you want to watch Duke's video, go and watch Duke's video. I highly recommend it. It's a good watch because I think it's a great insight into content creators and people who are crowdfunding projects in a way that I think is, I don't know, mostly just looking after themselves and not really having the best intention for the community and or the product they're producing. Now, if they had produced what they had promised, such as, like, you know, martial arts and some live action stuff, things that VLDL was doing for ages, you know, great, fantastic. But that isn't what happened, and Duke got very emotional and called them out. So I want to just, at this point in time, tell you guys about it, because I think it's very worth knowing. It's definitely a good piece of knowledge to have. Also because, and I know this is going to be very vain, and again, I'm very transparent. I want you guys to compare the shit that they do with $100,000 versus what I do, pretty much just off my own budget plus the supplementary budget of my Patreons and stuff, right? That's the quality that you know we're talking about here, and to go and check that out and just stay informed, you know, especially when content creators ask you for money for things like that. It's not the first time, you know, I've been burnt. Same thing happened with a couple of Kickstarters, including Sirens Battle of the Bard, which obviously happened before the whole Satine Phoenix scandal. You know, there's just lots of things out there, and I want my audience and I want my community to also stay safe, stay informed about all of that sort of stuff. So to Duke, if you do ever watch this, I have your back, my friend. I definitely appreciate you looking out not only for my community, but all TTRPG and niche communities who may find themselves being misled or misunderstanding projects like this in the future, because, you know, people need to stand up and say shit when shit happens. So yeah, great appreciation, tons of respect, and it is obviously one of the big reasons why I still consider Duke to be one of my closest friends as well as peers in this industry. So yeah. Okay, serious stuff out. Feeling good? Fuck, we're talking about a heavy morning. Jesus fucking Christ. But yes.
Sunshine.
But that is
Hippos.
it. Sunshine and hippos, baby. Okay, cool. So yeah, no.
Hippos.
Yeah, and you know, the saddest bit is I actually do really like a lot of the content creators from the MinMax crew as well. So, you know, yeah, I was also a little disappointed that, you know, I couldn't watch very much of it as well. You know, just because my schedule more than anything else. But, you know, when you sort of look at all these really, really cool people with this really cool concept and go, what an unremarkable idea or what an unremarkable product they've produced, you know, you actually do stop and think, holy crap, you know, like, so many people donated for this, and what have they done with it? So, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong, I know better than anyone how much airline costs, you know, to get people to the same location, for sure. But, you know, there's a point, man. Okay. On to our game. God, that was a long one. We have game. Pathfinder is game. Game of spookiness. Spooky season of ghostness. This player is characters in game, and they am cool. We have Ritsu Samurai. Ritsu not dead, but possessed by bear. This good, this bad, we don't know. We'll find out.
It's
Maybe.
bad.
We have this played by Immersion Diversion. We have Izumu. Izumu is Lumberjack. Lumberjack is mad at Lumberyard because Lumberyard killed family. Izumu may be drunk, but that is only because someone turned the hot spring into alcohol. And that's not Izumu's fault that he enjoyed the libations to his full degree. This played by Lucas. Hello, Lucas.
Hello.
There we go.
I was muted.
That's okay. Then we have Tengu Witch. Tengu Witch is pretty Tengu, according to Fisherman, who wants to make Tengu babies. Keiko, however, is got major icks for other Tengu, and instead dedicates life to herbs and medicine and not being an outcast. Keiko, played by Callie.
This is me. Hi.
Hi. Wei Tao is bad man. Bad man, bad man. Him use sword and kill lots of people. Him go to jail. Him elf. Him spend long time in jail. But that not matter. He out now and help kill ghosts. This played by Marcus.
Hi.
And then we have Shenzu. Shenzu found in Bog. Group save Shenzu from Bog. We learn more about Shenzu when Adam is here. Also, Adam here in spirit.
Bargain promise.
Which is a very odd choice for a game called Season of Ghosts. But nonetheless, that's what he did. So there we go. And yeah, there you go. That's our group. Okay. Now, before we kick off, we have sponsors, we have things. Fantasy Grounds, VTT, look at it. Heroes Forge, artwork, look at them. And Sirenscape music, not here yet, but it'll be here soon. Then we have, of course, you guys, because you guys are amazing. We have a bunch of ways that you can influence the game, play around with us, and have a good time through donations and support. As I mentioned already, all of the support goes towards our channel and keeping everything up and running. We are at 18% of this month's goal, so that's freaking amazing. So thank you to everyone who's already donated. I know that Cookie has, come out of the woodworks on some of the early game, which is awesome. So thank you so much, Cookie. But also we have our regulars who are doing amazing. For those of you who are unable to, don't worry. There are a number of ways that you can still play around and have fun with us. All the channel point rewards are free of charge. So just watch the show, hang out, chill, watch the streams, and yeah, you can play around too. Monetary donations, $5 are hero points and jinx points. Hero points are good for players, jinx points are bad for them. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the DM for stuff that isn't the rules, and roll with advantage. Jinx points can be used to counteract hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, or complicate things ever so slightly. For $10, I will draw from a deck of plot twists, which will either be a narrative plot twist, which I will add a random narrative prompt into the game, or I will draw a table randomly from our roll and playbook, and then use a random encounter from one of these various tables to influence the game. These ones are more like instantaneous, like something happens. The narrative stuff is more the story will shift and change gears. That's kind of the difference between the two. For $20, we'll give some of the coveted natural 20 because sometimes shit just needs to work, and that is how it gets done. $50, I have two rewards. The first reward is a draw from a Harrow deck, which gives a fortune-telling buff. That'll be a 1d4 bonus to one statistic as listed on the card. Plus, if they fulfill or reject the prophecy of the card, our heroes will get a secret fighting art, a magic item, or a boon from the creature in the card. The other $50 reward is a boss buff, where we increase the difficulty of a challenge by an exponential amount, basically having to deal with something quite substantially big and nasty and yada yada yada. If Adam's ready, if Adam wants to join in, Adam can join in. Yeah, just join in the call, man.
Yeah.
Do the thing. Join us. Join us. Join us. Join us.
Join us. Join. Sorry. I came in a bit late.
You did. It's fine.
Join up.
Right. Anyway, the last thing is a secret menu item, which of course the secret menu item is it's a $100 donation. It's a massive donation, and of course we are going to give something special to our dear friend Shenzu. Now, for those of you who are fans of anime as much as I am, you guys know that I use a ton of anime stuff for, especially this game. There is an anime that I used to love called Vampire Hunter D. It is an incredible movie, artistic story, and if you've read the comic books as well, it's what Dracula should have been, right? It's freaking like cowboys and and dystopian world with a wandering vampire. It's amazing. Anyway, there is a character in it who is a spiritualist. He basically has the ability. He basically takes a ton of drugs. He dies. His ghost leaves his body, and he wipes out monsters as an invulnerable spirit and specter and stuff. So, for the $100 secret menu item, I'm going to give a similar power to Shenzu, where Shenzu will be able to enter a dreamlike state, leaving his body vulnerable, but then becoming an incorporeal ghost and being able to travel through, basically being able to interact with the world as a ghost or a spirit. They'll still be able to use all of their spells and their powers and abilities, even using their weapon. However, instead of doing physical damage, it will then do spirit damage instead. Here's the catch, though. Any damage that the ghost receives will go to the main body, and likewise, the body will take damage. If the body takes damage, the ghost will as well. Should the ghost perish, the ghost will go back to the main body and take with it 50% of the damage that it has received over the course of, being attacked. However, if the body is destroyed, the ghost is then destroyed as well, and the whole body is, dead. That's the whole thing. Okie doke. That is our thing. There we go. Secret menu item, done. Okay, guys, you ready to play some games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, no worries. Well, in which case, without any further ado,
We do have an admin now.
we have an admin.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. That's not an Adam. That's a Lucas. Lucas. I don't see Adam. You lie to me.
Let's see his name in.
Oh.
There he is.
Hey! There he is. Huzzah!
I didn't lie.
All right. Done and done. See, who
Oh.
said that? Whoever said
Also, don't forget, Schooly Eye did a plot twist and a roll and play.
that. Both of these, Schooly Eye. I have plotty things. All right, let's do it. Let's start with our random plot twist for today, thanks to our friend Schooly Eye. Here we go. Yeah. Ooh, the point of no return. It's always fun when
Oh,
this one shows
God.
up.
No,
All right.
no, it's not.
The point of no return. All right, and as for our ghost gaming damage, does that work on the body too? Plus 50% extra when the damage is destroyed. Ghost. So the ghost appears, takes all the damage. So basically, he'll lose 50% of his max hit points if the ghost is destroyed. In essence, that's basically it. Okay. Ooh, I do like that one. Okay. Cave coastal corruption encounters. Okay, this is cool. I like this one. So we're gonna use the dark page. All right, Schooly Eye, can you roll me a D12, please? Also, how are you, Thamior? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. A 3. Ooh, interesting. I don't even think that's a creature in here anymore. But let's find out. What level are you guys?
3.
Ugh. Ah. Okay, I got it. I don't know what this is, but I will figure it out. Okay, done. Done and done. I have our random encounter. I have all of this. So. Oh, that's okay. I'll have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, sorry you're not feeling too well. Already slept for a few hours walking, now dropping a lurk. Hey, look, you're always welcome to lurk here, and hopefully the sultry tones of my Australian voice will soothe you to sleep, Thamiel. Alright, so, guys, without any further ado, when last we left our epic adventurers, set by Granny Who upon the hinterlands surrounding the town of Willowshore, our heroes are now in search of potentially, first of all, what had happened to, agitate the yokai that have been attacking the town. But also to find the hunters, and as well as Ugly Cute, the giant spider statue that protects the town normally. It has gone missing, and our heroes are doing their best to look around to find what they can. And they've started to make their way northward from Willowshore, having found, first of all, a place known as the Eye of something.
Sauron.
Good job. It was the the Eye of Fumiyoshi, a large pool of water that was cursed with some hunting spiders that were attacking poor Shenzu, who our heroes managed to rescue and recruit to their cause of trying to find Ugly Cute and stop whatever's happening. Shenzu mentioned that he came along the road to the north, which he passed by an abandoned lumber camp, which, of course, I think Izumu remembered that this was an expansion for the lumber yards that were never really fully finished. That was basically just abandoned for many years. But there is still much of the hinterlands to explore. Hello?
Hello.
Is that me or is someone else?
No, that's
That's him.
Sorry, I'm getting my audio right. Apologize.
That's okay. Okay. So yes, that is where we are, and that is what we're doing. So, I turn it now over to you guys.
Right. So, Shenzu, where was this as we were walking? Where was this ruin you were talking about?
It was back to the north and I believe east a fair bit. Probably about an hour and a half north of here.
Okay.
Indeed. According to Shenzu's directions and, again, what Izumu knows of the location, the old and abandoned expansion camp is over here.
Okay.
All right, it's about 3 hours away if you want to head towards it.
3 hours.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Gross. Alright.
You were running for 3 hours?
I was running from spiders and boars. It's been crazy.
You're a fast runner. You're a quick runner. Yeah, I'd say let's make our way there then.
Okay. You begin to walk, traveling as quickly as you can. Over the 3 hours, you get to sort of talking about yourselves, one another. We're going to have a small campfire scene here. Campfire scenes are where I ask a question, everyone gives the answer in character. The answer is going to be quite simple. Do you believe the yokai are malevolent spirits? Or potentially spirits that are trying to protect nature? Their motives, means, and personalities, all, of course, different, but all in a bid to preserve the natural world. So, what is your opinion? Ritsu, let's start with you.
So, just as a question as Neil, so the spirits in question that Ritsu has just been able to start seeing, the yokai are also said spirits, or they just have been a thing since forever? Like, have there been yokai that have been like?
Yeah,
outside
yokais
of-
have been around for thousands of years.
Okay, so Ritsu would probably believe that yokais were definitely real, but spirits, just the spirit of a memory kind of is what he remembers seeing before actually seeing ghosts of spirit, like spirit ghost type things. But yeah, so he would think, um, I mean, they've definitely met some in the time of him now being able to see the spirits. He's met some good ones. So I think he believes there might be some good yokai.
Okay, you believe there might be some good yokai. Izumu, what about you?
Based on what he's seen and what he's heard from old stories, he is inclined to believe that they are all pretty evil.
All right. Izumu shares the notion that that anything that would attack the town the way that these creatures have, there was a point where Izumu heard that they were trying to cook the family of Tanuki that were living in town as well, and nothing that sort of acts the way that these creatures have been could be anything but evil. All right, Keiko, what about you?
Keiko obviously knows that there are good spirits. There are spirits that protect the forest, protect nature, are part of it, are one with it. But especially that long-necked guy, there seemed to be nothing inherently related to nature or good in any way, shape, or form. And like you said, the cooking, the Tanuki were all locked away in cages and about to be eaten. So yeah, absolutely, we're dealing with evil here. I would go so far as to say that there are probably some that are just corrupted. But by and large, I think what we've been dealing with is evil.
Fair enough. I will just adjust your mindset for a teeny bit. In addition to yokai, which are of course spirits of a variety of nature, the thing that you speak of that directly and very specifically ties to nature predominantly are called kami. So kami are like pure nature spirits. Oni are kind of corrupted kami, if that makes sense. And then between them are the yokai, which are kind of like spirits and stuff. You can have those who, are allied with the kami and sort of like are natural and stuff like that. Or you can have things like Wudan, who is the, hedonistic long-necked monster thing. So yeah. So you would also know about the kami, is what I'm saying.
Okay. Write that down.
All right. Wei Tao, what about you?
Wei Tao's stance on them is as long as they don't interfere with him and doing his duty, he just genuinely doesn't care.
Okay.
Just like everything else, they interfere with his duty and his job, then they're the ones that are on the chopping block next.
Okay. Wei Tao's sense of justice trumps everything. Love that. Shenzu, what about you?
Shinzu hasn't had the experience of these yokai yet, but from hearing, sounds like there's definitely, a bit of malevolence to several of the encounters. From my background and experience, I would say that Shinzu doesn't see them as strictly evil or malevolent or good. There can be some of both, but rather typically trapped in a place that they aren't supposed to be, and typically driven from a purpose of a reason for being, but that they need to move on from this plane, and that they should be helped along as one would.
Love that. Pitiable things that may potentially need help ushering to the other side. I love that. Okay. As you're discussing this, you notice that the wind begins to pick up, almost as if something is pushing you away from returning back to the abandoned lumberyard expansions. A deep series of purple clouds begin to swirl in the sky above you. A haze of bright magenta mist begins to surround you, covering the forest floor about chest high in all directions. As you're making your way through... Sorry, go on.
No, I was just like, oh geez, like.
As you're making your way through, the sound of the animals has stopped.
Stay on your toes.
Don't remember this part. Definitely feels
I
off.
remember there being a purple fog. I thought you
I
did say it
think I
got
would
foggy.
remember. Yes, there was a transition fog, but I don't remember anything
was
quite
not-
like this.
Yeah, this was not the mist that you encountered when you walked in.
This is not the mist you were looking for.
No. Eventually, the area ahead seems to part amongst the midst, and what you see is a small altar, very similar to the one that Ritsu, you, and Keiko spent the night in during the season of Ghost. It appears to be like kind of this small shack that has several large copper bells with intertwined ropes hanging from them, a monetary donation box at the very, very front, and signs of what looks to be a kind of a person playing a shamisen. It's kind of like these statues are sitting here, almost like a shrine to a music god or a bard or some kind.
I just say, I mean, even we're out in the middle of nowhere, but as a shrine, it does seem polite to at least pray to it. Maybe it'll give us some fortune of some kind. And yeah, Ritsu is gonna step up.
Or
I forgot which order.
And hear me out here. Go with me for a second. We
Okay.
turn around and we head back towards town, because right now we're just wandering through the mysterious forest looking at random shit in the middle of a purple fog. That's probably not a great idea.
Isn't it our job to find out what's going on though? We're supposed
My
to
job is to cut down
also
trees.
find.
Okay? That's my job.
He's not wrong.
From
There's a tree over there. You can go cut it.
from a
gonna
religion
pay me?
check.
Sure. Give you 5 silver. I don't have a lot, but
Yeah,
Sorry,
can
what,
I do a
Shanti?
religion check? I was wondering if I could do a religion check to see if I recognize this shrine.
A religion check will not help you identify the shrine. It is a family shrine. So, just as much as there are, of course, shrines to specific gods and deities, there are shrines to landscapes, there are shrines to family patrons, like literally somebody who does something really, really important as part of a family lineage. They might have a shrine put to them and they become a guardian spirit for the town. This seems to be one of those type of shrines. Whoever this Samishen player is was likely the family member who, is here.
Above table question. Insofar as Ritsu's idea going and offering something, is there? I know that each god obviously has their preferred way that one prays, but is there a blanket that won't piss somebody off method? Because if
Money,
not, I'm gonna
ring the
tell
bell.
Ritsu not to.
That's effectively a good.
Okay.
yeah.
So if Ritsu does not know that, Keiko will help.
I mean, he kind of guesses, seeing the rope and the bell. He probably would have donated first, then rung the bell, and then started praying.
Okay.
But Izumi stopped him, so.
Mm-hmm. So what's your response to Izumi?
What do you think this fog does then, Izumu? Or what do you think is happening in there? Would you rather not take a chance?
No, I wouldn't. I don't know what the weird purple fog does. All I know is I've never seen a fog like that. I spend a lot of time outside in these woods. I've never seen anything like that before.
It's very true.
What I can tell you is I don't see a giant stone spider anywhere around here. So my suggestion is we keep moving.
Well, maybe the guardians of the shrine could help us find the giant stone spider. But, I mean, if you think it's not a good idea.
Well,
What about
maybe-
outside around it? Are there tracks, markings, anything of that nature that are new, that are not us?
There seems to be no real footprints around here. But you do hear the sounds of coughing coming from inside. Also, by the way, the fog is courtesy of our playbook, which was, the wind picks up.
Nice.
Deep purple cloud swirls around. There you go.
Isamu, I have something for you.
Think
And
about lightning.
Keiko is going to dig through her bag and hand over one little jug of calm, which is sake, but it gives the calm emotion effect, but I'm giving it to him because it's alcohol.
I'll take that.
All right. Izumu's mood immediately shifts. You feel a sense of calm. Shenzu, there's something inside of you that kind of begins to sort of inspire certain feelings, certain thoughts. And that is, of course, a draw from our Harrow deck, which is courtesy of Cookie-Mon Steve. So thank you to Cookie. And, of course, you also will be working towards getting a new power, courtesy of our dear friend, Thamiel DM, who, by the way, is also a very, very amazing DM. And if you haven't had a chance to go check out their channel, please go check them out as well. Okay. So, I've now shared this with you. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3 for good measure. Okay. Sorry, Wei Tao. Sorry, my apologies, not Shenzu. My apologies, that was on me. Wei Tao gets the draw from this.
Oh.
Ooh.
I mean, it's a
Okay.
group buff, so I mean, it's,
Yeah,
yes.
right.
Wei Tao, Marcus, you get to pick one of these for the Harrow draw.
Okay, I'm gonna choose the very bottom one, which is negative future.
The Twins. Okay. The Twins is a charisma card, which means, please, I hope you do. I mean, again, fantastic DM. Go check out Thamiel. So, this Twins card is a charisma card, which means everyone gets a 1d4 bonus to charisma checks for 3 rounds. It signals the duality of purpose or identity.
3 days?
What?
I thought it
3
was 3
sessions, yes.
sessions.
Yes.
You said
It's
3 rounds. Sorry.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Signals the duality of purpose or identity and can just as easily represent physical duplicates as much as spiritual or mental ones. The figure could also mean indecision. A person or group wavers between very different opinions. It could also mean divided loyalties abound. The card makes the harrower wary, as it can also mean the entire spread has a reverse meaning. Interesting. Okay, so there you go. That is our Twins card. Now, if our players manage to roleplay or manage to fulfill said prophecy, or even reject it completely, then you will gain the boon. All right.
Nice.
So, in the meantime, Shenzu, looking at the shrine ahead, you hear the sounds of someone coughing inside. You feel that the mist around you is kind of like very mysterious and clingy. If there's anything you'd like to contribute in terms of, as a spiritualist, anything you'd like to contribute to the scene, you may do so now.
Something feels slightly off around this place. If everyone, I know, Isui, you feel uncomfortable here, but I feel like there may be work to be done here to help this shrine, this place. I would be interested in investigating and seeing what we find here. I feel that there may be more to uncover.
Well, if
Anybody
it sounds
else?
like someone's sick, Keiko is right there with
Yeah.
you, so.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll walk forward.
Baby, call
Oh.
out to them first before going inside. Isn't it kind of a rule
Okay.
to go inside of a shrine before? So yeah,
I'll,
so
no,
just
it's
call
fine.
call
out.
I
out.
mean, it's just polite to
Hello,
announce yourself.
is anyone there?
You hear an old wheezy voice. Ooh, who's there? Have you come to finally take me to the other side?
I'm Shinzu, and we are searching through the woods for on a quest, but came across you here. Are you in need of any help?
In need of help? There's no one that can help me now, son. I'm far too gone. This world has taken everything from me, left little behind. I'm the last of my family, and when I perish and die, this will become nothing more than a sight of rotten hearts and fallen dreams.
That is unfortunate. I came here myself on a pilgrimage to honor one of my ancestors. You say you're the last of your family. Is what can you tell us about this place that I might carry your memories forward?
Well, let me tell you. My family were once very wise, very powerful Omyoji. We were able to help many find peace and rest among the hinterlands. But duty, obsession, all of these things took over. They made us not see the lives we were casting aside in order to help the dead. It just kept going deeper and deeper until nothing remained.
Helping the dead. How are you doing that? I am I myself follow Pharasma, um, and so I try to help any wayward spirits on the path that I come across.
He tells you, come into the shrine, and I shall reveal everything to you.
We could all hear this, correct?
Yes?
Does it sound like he might be potentially like lying? I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do an insight check in this.
Perception check is your insight.
Okay. That's an 18.
Nah, you don't really get you can't really pin a vibe on this guy.
Okay.
I would like to do a perception check as well.
Anyone who would like to scrutinize this individual may do so.
Absolutely. Oh, nice. 26.
Oh, that was cool.
I don't think Keiko would.
All right. I mean, nothing seems suspicious overly. This person sounds way too sick to, like, really have any kind of ill intent. But something definitely does seem off.
Before going in, I would just be on your guard. Never know what could be lurking around the corner.
If anything happens, just call for us. We could go with you, but it seems kind of small, so.
At least
how
all
can
of us
we-
should.
It does not seem small.
Oh, okay. Well, do you want us to come with you, or?
Yeah, I'm interested. I'd like to see what we can do to find out more here. He might even have some information on Ugly Cute. We just need to ask towards.
Okay. I still feel like. Maybe as we're leaving, I'll do the praying to the shrine. So, yeah. Okay. I'll head in with Shenzi then.
All right. You head in with Shenzu. As you enter, you see what looks to be a kind of a series of beads that run down, creating a curtain around a makeshift bed. In the center of the room is a open pit that has a fireplace in it for food and the like. And a little bit further in is what looks to be a cabinet that seems to be very, very well locked.
Well, we have come in. How can we help you to finish your journey or to finish your work here? If we cannot help you to be restored.
The work here is never complete. It's never done. My life's work lays inside of that cabinet. Only the worthy will know what to do with it.
Tell me more. How do you deem worthiness? What's inside the box?
What's inside? Why don't you see for yourself?
This is
Look locked. Do you have a key?
He says yes.
So that I can unlock it?
You watch as the silhouette of the man gestures towards a nightstand nearby. It is just on the other side of the curtain, and you can see that there's a drawer. As you approach, you open the drawer, and inside, sure enough, is a wrought iron key.
Okay. See here. Can I investigate or do a perception on the box before I open it?
It looks to be an old, very, very worn out box. And beyond that, you can't really see anything else. It's very well carved. Seems to have depictions of a wide variety of like storks and the riverway. A lot of very stylized and stylized carvings.
Ritsu, what are your thoughts?
I'm honestly impressed that for a wanderer like yourself, you're as calm as you are. What is your profession?
I am a champion of Pharasma. I deal with the spirits.
Okay.
Help them along their path. I find a fellow a kinship here in spirit with this man, and feel a drive to connect and finish, see the work is what's driving me forward.
Ritsu visibly seems a lot calmer, knowing that someone has experience with this kind of thing. You then. I fully trust you. If you say you're a champion of Pharasma, we actually have a Pharasma shrine in Sandpoint, a mix of games in Willowshore now, or not now. It's been there. We have a shrine.
I'd love to see it when we make it back.
Willowshore.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I've heard it is a very large, beautiful one. I'd love to visit it when we make it back there. Okay, well,
But in the meantime, I'm in the middle of something, Ritsu.
So you're cool with it. I'm gonna take that key and open a box.
Mm-hmm.
So I move forward and approach the case and take the key and go to open the box and figure out what's inside.
Okay. With a soft click, the key turns, unveiling the contents within. As the door opens, inside you see what looks to be a scroll case, an old and worn one.
I'll reach in and pick up the scroll and walk back towards the man in the bed.
He starts to cough again as you get closer. He says, "There, my life's work. Gaze upon it."
I'll open up and investigate the scroll.
The scroll opens, and almost like this cloud of dust comes out from the wax seal as you pull out what looks to be a very old piece of scroll. You unfold it, and as you read it, there is an incantation.
Incantation.
Do you start reading it aloud? Just
Do I recognize
automatically?
anything about this?
No, you do not recognize it. Actually, make an occult check.
An occult check. Okay. Let's see here.
Oh,
And
Yeah, you don't know anything about it.
you have hero points.
Yeah, let me hero point that.
Jinx point. I will
Right,
counter
one
that.
Come on,
Dang it.
Neil.
I know, I was trying to
Even
be
I saw
helpful.
that coming. That's why I didn't mention anything.
Damn it. Well, at least he used one of his jinx points.
Stole a
Okay.
jinx point. Okay. Neil or Ritsu, do you recognize anything here? No.
Do you read it
I'll.
Ritsu, you know Jack.
That's.
No, I don't know what this is.
I
mean, I could try, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't know much about it.
I'll go ahead and continue reading the incantation
All right.
out loud.
The purple fog begins to pour in from the windows and the walls and the front door as you begin to recite the incantation. You hear the old man starting to cackle and laugh from behind the curtain.
Inside the scrolls.
As this happens, the purple fog begins to enter your body, and your eyes start to glow purple. The old man cackles,
Damn it.
Wei Tao is going to unsheath his sword and press the tip right against the old man's throat.
You have not approached the old man. He is still behind the curtain.
I thought we were all in the building, and
You are,
we were
and
all
as
around
I
him.
mentioned, the curtain is around the bed. So unless you haven't even seen the old man yet.
This reminds
the
me
bed.
of Paper Mario's curse, man.
You say
The guy
you
in the
rush
chest.
the bed.
Yep.
Would you describe Wei Tao rushing the bed?
Oh, he's going to push past everybody and draw his sword and then grab the curtain and rip it open.
Very well.
Or
As you
down
rip the
even.
curtain open, the old man, laughing, you see,
Oh, dang.
appears like this.
It's Shinzu.
It is Shenzhou if Shenzhou were like 100 years old.
It's his relative.
He continues to laugh maniacally.
Oh, no.
Wei Tao's actually going to be taken aback by this because this was the last thing he was expecting.
He says, "It is too late. The cycle begins anew. The incantation is done. Shenzhou, death becomes thee." And you watch as he keeps laughing and falls back into his bed. His eyes blind now, filled with cataracts, as he lays himself down. And before your very eyes, you watch as he dies.
Don't teach me to read scrolls.
Okay, so you have now gained a special power as courtesy of our secret menu item, Shenzhou. You are now mortally tethered to your own death, meaning you are able to, as a two-action ability, shed your mortal coil and take the form of a ghostly spirit. Your body will go limp and become immovable, and your spirit will be able to move and flow unperceived by the world around you. You will be able to interact with the world, again, touching things, yada yada yada. You will do damage if you hit things with stuff, except all your damage will be converted to spirit damage. You can still cast spells and all of that, but any damage you take as a ghost, once you are destroyed, 50% of all once you're destroyed or returned to your body, 50% of the damage you took will revert to your body. If your body is injured or killed while you are in your spirit form, you will scatter to oblivion. You will be dead.
And so I just will have an innate sense about this now.
Correct. Your incantation allows you to feel that. You almost feel like you can
figure out how to communicate that with everyone else.
It's up to you if you want to share it. You don't have to share it. This is your business. But you feel as though you can almost take off your skin like a mannequin. You can not mannequin. What do you call it? Like a mascot outfit. You can basically step out of yourself.
Okay. Awesome.
And this comes courtesy of Thamior DM.
Thank you.
So I
Gotta
stepped
use it
away at
wisely.
the worst moment. Would Keiko have identified or known what the hell was happening? Since I see it, there was an occultism roll.
You can make an occultism roll to see if you can figure that out.
No shit. I don't want to. I just want one.
Hey, nice.
A 22. A 22 is enough. Yeah, you kind of get the impression that this ritual is about entering or touching the realm of the dead.
Okay.
I will leave you to have a conversation. I will return momentarily.
Okay.
So I'm taking a note. Give me a second. Okay. So I think what would happen, honestly, is it would be less Keiko approaching and more the familiar, because that is a spirit box thing. And if you were to look to Keiko, there would be sort of a knowing look in her eye, but I imagine she doesn't know, 100% of what the hell just happened. So she's more worried for Shenzu's safety at this point than like, good job, you can now be a ghost fighter.
Oh,
What
I'm
just happened?
I'm not
It seems
quite sure.
our new friend here has got himself a bit of a curse.
I don't feel dying currently, but I do feel different.
Dying what? What do you mean?
Some,
He said something
Yup.
about you don't feel like you're dying. What do you mean by that?
I feel more in touch with my spiritual side. I don't know. This is something that I'm gonna have to experiment with and feel. I don't feel ill, or he said death becomes me. So but I mean, I guess if he looked like me, I don't know if that's an omen from the future, or I don't know. There's a lot to
You from the
take
future.
in here.
A lot
This,
to unpack, for sure.
Yeah.
But the purple fog has now subsided. There is now no more around you. As you leave the shrine, you notice that it is a lot more run down than when you first approached, almost as if over tens of thousands of years it had fallen to disrepair and decay. You see holes in the roof where they weren't once, and the bells are now long gone, probably stolen by scavengers or the like. Nature has reclaimed this place.
I think as I exit, I'm gonna take my Karahaka, the nine ring staff, and shake it
And say a
to
prayer.
usher the spirits on from this place as I see the transition.
Alright, very well. Well done. Now, before we head forward,
Nice.
I'm going to be playing the Point of No Return card.
Ah.
Now, I know I say that these cards are normally narrative based, but I decided that I wanted to try something. So yesterday I went out and I bought a supplement tablet. We have these things called Baraka. I don't know if you guys have it in other countries and stuff, but it's
I mean, we probably have supplement tablets.
yeah,
Maybe not
it's the same thing, but they're effervescent tablets, meaning like, you add a little bit of liquid and it froths up, turns it into
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
right?
We got that.
Cool. So, I've decided that I'm going to try one of these, right? Which is in this
Right
now, with a Red Bull. So,
Oh no.
Oh no!
this is the
That
point
is
of
not gonna
Only be-
taste good.
So
The point of no return.
Forget the taste. The point of no return. I'm just imagining this thing bubbling up and just exploding. Okay, so I've cut the
This
top of one of
happens.
my tea bottles off, and I'm gonna pour it into here. And I have my pitcher here just in case it overflows, because I'm gonna do this in one hit. So I'm not gonna slow this down. I'm just gonna one big hit. Okay, so here we go. This is just
He's cursing
straight in.
himself.
I'm gonna need your address and
Uh-oh.
the local
Uh-oh.
health.
Local health
people?
doctor.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's... Okay, it's not overflowing. That's good. You can see the tablet's doing its thing.
It's almost as orange as American Fanta.
It is an Alka-Seltzer.
Okay. Okay, well, okay, that's doing its thing.
You just gotta let
I
it
thought it
sit
would-
so
it
it
turned
dissolves the whole
purple.
tablet.
I thought it might explode. So while it's doing that and not exploding, which is amazing. So this is just obviously just a ton of sugar and caffeine.
While he's talking and doing the beat jamming, it just
Okay.
explodes off camera.
Ah, son of a bitch. Okay, so this contains vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B12, vitamin C, vitamin H, folic acid, calcium, magnesium, and zinc.
Oh, that's something that sounds like I need all of that.
Yeah, I mean, look, say
get some of that.
say what you want. The Red Bull's not great, mind you, but the actual tablet
the energy
itself,
for it.
the actual tablet itself is good. So I'm making my Red Bull slightly healthier. Look at it go, Jesus! I don't know if you can see this, but it's just going, man.
I'll put one in a Monster coffee and see what happens.
Yeah, and when I was a kid, I used to just eat these. It probably tastes awful. It probably does. It probably does taste awful.
Just fizz in your stomach, and you're like.
Actually, you know what I used to do as a kid? I used to eat them like as is. I used to eat them. Then I used to drink the water, and yeah, don't do that. Okay, anyway, my childhood aside, we're gonna also do another point of no return, by the way. But yes, that was just I thought that was gonna be a lot more dramatic than it was. So anyway, okay. Continuing northwards, our heroes eventually find themselves at the abandoned camp that was mentioned before. However, something is off. Around the camp, or at least to the north of the camp, looks to be a large wall of mist. Just this incredible large fog. It reaches all the way to the sky, and there seems to be no end to it left or right.
The mist I saw
That's the mist.
came through that. Not the purple stuff.
Yeah.
That's now inside me.
Do we still not hear like any animals or anything like that? Like, is it still like?
The animals have somewhat returned.
Okay.
Do we see any animals moving in to the fog? Like they just kind of, because I'm not sure what this wall of fog is, but maybe there's an animal or something that walks into it.
What?
I don't know. I
think he's trying to see if it's safe if something else is walking into it and
right.
not being.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I thought you were looking for yes, the blue mist walker. These things are well known for walking in and out of mists for some reason.
You said the animals came back, so I was looking to see if there are animals like ignoring this wall and just walking through. Or just looking to see if anything happens.
They're not walking through, no. There are animals, but they are just in the area inside the mist.
Okay. Oh, so they are in there.
You're in the mist.
Oh, and I thought this was a wall of mist. We weren't actually in the mist yet.
Are you in? Are you out? Who knows? All right.
We're inside the barrier.
Okay, I'm going to try and drink this, though. Let's see. Okay, here we go.
Chug, chug, chug.
If he drinks the whole thing, I'll walk into the fog.
Oh god! And then we'll leave you. Bye, Ritsu.
It's gonna be Grax all over again. He walks in the fog.
Oh my god.
Oh my,
No.
yeah.
Okay.
Poor Grax.
It's not bad. It's very sour.
I believe it.
Yeah.
So, why are we not just turning and trying a different direction?
That's a great fucking question.
We haven't even found the ruin, did we?
We haven't investigated the. Yeah, I think we just showed up at the logging camp. So.
Oh, that was that. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, the logging camp is right now. Oh.
I don't like the ominous mist.
I-
I'm going to stay away from it.
I don't really fully know what we're looking for. I've just heard a little bit about it, so I'm just kind of looking around. Giant stone spider, but I don't feel like I have a good grasp on exactly what I'm looking for.
So there's a statue about 7 feet tall, 8 feet. I forgot how big Ugly Cute statue is. But it looks like a giant spider. Um, it's our town's. It's our town's. Um,
Guardian?
I don't know if guardian. I was going to call it deity, but no. It's our town's guardian, and I would assume it's got like it's about yay big. You know, as I kind of put my arms up, and because we've seen the statue before, so it is a big statue. Neil doesn't know how big it is, but I would say it's about like that tall.
Would we see any disturbance evidence around this area? I imagine it's going to be kind of cleared off. I mean, not totally, but nature's kind of taking this back.
Oh, like if there's like
Do we see any
footprint
evidence?
disturbance?
Yeah, guess I'd.
I'm gonna look around for footprints.
Okay. Make a perception check as you look around for footprints.
Another 2. That's
Yeah,
11.
you don't find any footprints. Also,
Damn it.
Wes, well done. Kudos. 10 out of 10. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Yeah, you begin to look around the old expansion. It just looks run down, beat up. Doesn't look like there's anything really down here.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
I would say Keiko
Sorry.
is more interested in, and she would like to lean on the familiar for this as well. More listening to if there's something on the other side of the fog that's about to come rushing the fuck through. That's what Keiko is going to be worried about.
Nope. Nothing you can hear. And you try to perceive through the fog. You can go in maybe 10, 15 foot before it's just a blanket.
Okay.
Hmm. Was there any other area Isumu around here that could possibly like any kind of other structures around the area?
Izumu, you kind of know that there's like I said, this was a failed expansion. So they tried to start building it, but then it was all abandoned. What you see is what you have.
Yeah, this is pretty much it. Yeah, is what you see is what you get. It didn't make it very far.
Okay.
If only people made higher perception checks, you might have noticed something, but you didn't. Unfortunately,
I mean, Wei Tao's hasn't
It's
done anything yet.
up to you. You guys do the things. I don't tell you what to do. I just work here.
Yeah.
Wei Tao is going to investigate the area though. Just to mainly out of curiosity, he's wondering how this startup, when it started, it was just fine. How it fell quickly from everything he's been told.
Sure, make a perception check as you also look around.
That's a natural 20.
Nice.
Heck yeah! All right. You actually find there, like again, you find 3 things actually. Number 1 is you find a set of footprints from 2 people, which appears to lead you. Sorry, one moment. D6, which is over here. Leads you over here-ish.
Okay.
So, a pair of footprints. The second thing you find is there is a ton of agricultural supplies, even some spare food that has been preserved in several vats of honey and, you've got like several sacks of rice grain and stuff like that. Like there's just supplies here.
Ooh. Okay, so it wasn't starvation that got them to abandon it.
No. The last thing that you notice is that the tools that were used for building and construction are also still here and relatively intact. They're very high quality tools. So the people who were building this place left abruptly.
Waitow's gonna make a mental note of that. And then he's gonna call Ritsu over, but not by his name. He's gonna go, "Hey, samurai, get over here."
Rude, but fine.
Okay. And I'll run over.
He's gonna point out the pairs of tracks and where they're leading. We got some tracks here. Seems like the people here left in a very big hurry. Food's still preserved. Tools aren't even touched. So whatever happened here was swift.
Maybe they were running from something, but there doesn't seem to be any other destruction around, does there?
No destruction, no.
No.
Okay.
The people here left in a hurry.
Maybe we follow the footprints. See what happened to them. If they're alive, we could ask them what they were running from, or if they need help, we could bring them back to Sandpoint. Sorry, Willow
That's a
Shore.
long way away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, damn, we're gonna have to
Sandshore,
take them
Willow
all-
Point.
We're on a boat. How did we even get here?
How did we get here?
It just we're just cutting
I'm
to
sorry.
different to our characters in different campaigns at this point. They're just floating
just
in
like-
the background in Starfighter. Where the fuck are we?
It's just like whenever I try to remember the name of this campaign, I keep calling it Gatewalkers.
Um,
Like, wait,
Well-
no.
are these tracks like fresh or are they old?
These are fresh.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, the tracks are fresh, but the supplies is not. Still edible. Still.
Maybe this
Perhaps-
was a storage shed just for like in case something happened, they had food.
Well, they would need a place to store their food anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
this is supposed to be a secondary lumberyard for Willowshore. Perhaps there's a chance we can reclaim it once everything's over with.
Yeah. Nice find.
Now let's go check those footprints out. I'm curious as
Okay.
to why more people were
Let's get
investigating
everyone
over here.
together. They might be able to help out with tracking stuff. So, I mean, at least, well, if we're gonna just follow it, it could lead further away than the group is. So I would say let's get everyone together.
Strength in numbers.
Yeah. Hey guys, I think we found something.
Is it food? I'm getting a little hungry. It's been several hours since I swam.
I mean, there is food, but it's not. I don't think you'll want to eat this.
What is it?
well, darn it.
It's just
Oh
old
no,
food.
the food's perfectly preserved in honey. It's like
Oh right, yeah.
you can eat it.
Oh right. Sorry, I forgot. But we found footprints. And
Follow them
Waytel
over?
says they're fresh.
They
Okay,
are.
well then, I would say since it didn't get asked, is there blood around the tracks?
No.
They're very
And,
distinct
the
and
food-
going in a specific direction, though.
Well, if
They
it's
are
away
walking
from the,
together as well,
mist wall,
not like following each other.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like a side by side. Okay. Got it.
Well,
If
they're
it gets
figuring
me away
out
from
the
the
tracks.
food mist wall, I'm here.
Siamese twins.
oh dang.
It's the only
It helps.
explanation. Or twins, like the card that you guys had.
Oh,
It's not twins.
They're both frogs too. Are they webbed feet? Prince?
Yeah. Yeah,
Is it
they're
Twins
all
like the
feet.
movie starring Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito?
Yeah, they're the feet. They're
They all
feet
taste
of
like
like
frogs.
they're feet of like sea brutes and stuff.
Gotcha.
Obsessing over tracks. Dag, I want to look at the food and see if there's anything I can grab and take with me.
Everything.
Like I said,
There's
I've been traveling.
there's enough food here to feed the town for like a month.
Dang.
It would probably be smart to alert the rangers too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab just a little bit as I look through it and
Honey
Eat a
rice
little bit.
crackers.
Yeah, there's some honey soaked peaches and stuff, which you know. Nom, nom, nom.
Ooh. Oh, that actually sounds really good.
Oh yeah, honey is an amazing preservative. I've seen people like put steaks in honey for quite a while.
I think the most interesting one that I've actually seen is like curing egg yolks.
Oh,
What? Whoa.
Yeah. So apparently you cure egg yolks in like either salt or honey or something, and once you've done that, you can actually like shave it, like because they become like these pucks, and you shave it onto like steaks and stuff like that. It's super good.
Ooh,
Whoa, that's cool.
neat.
Yep, cooking with Dag.
Cooking with egg.
All right.
All right.
a little bit to eat and take with me.
Now I'm gonna give you guys. I'm gonna seed you guys something here. Just so you all know, this is also the first time you've seen a giant, massive wall of mist surrounding your town, as far as the eye can see. That has never happened in all the years that you've been here. It is not normal, and you don't know what it is or what it means.
So, yeah, Ritsu was going to bring up either we could follow the wall, the fog, and maybe there's maybe there's something along it that might help us figure out either how it got here or, we can find out more about it. Or there's also the footprints. Maybe they know something about the fog.
The fog goes this way and that way with the
That-
footprints. So
Because it doesn't seem the fog is going anywhere anytime soon, so we could always come back for the fog. What do you guys think?
I'd follow the tracks. What I can tell you is I came through the fog. I was lost in it for a bit and then came here. I was not able to continue on my path when I came through
Did you
it.
try to go back through the fog after you came out, or what, were you
I
chased into the
spent
fog?
no, I was walking through my path in my sojourn through the mountains and then came upon the fog, was in it for a bit, lost my way, and arrived here in these lands. And I turned around, tried to find my way back, but could not proceed. So
okay.
I continued this way.
So maybe it is like a fog that's keeping things in. Well, I mean, if it happens to anyone else, we might start becoming a lot more populated.
I don't
but
think many people are traveling this way. Just
well, I mean,
I
you
was-
did, but
I had a purpose.
sorry. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'd say let's follow the footprints. Maybe they know something about where Ugly Cute went, if they happen to see anything. Maybe they know something about the fog. Otherwise, if not, we could point them towards the Willow Shore if they're good people, and then we could go back to the wall of fog and see if maybe walk along it, see if we can find anything. Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys are gonna walk along the edges of the fog.
Oh no, we're gonna follow the footprints first.
Okay. Survival check as you begin to follow the footprints. I did notice that Izumu hasn't said much. Izumu, is there anything you want to...
Yeah. That's kind of what I was waiting for, to see if anyone else would have said anything. But
Before they go, Isamu is going to take his pack off and take some of the food and wrap it up and put it in there. He's not going to eat any of it. He's packing it away. Specifically, it seems for later.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It is not for him, but they wouldn't know that.
Sure. Okay. Done and done.
Sell it.
All right.
Keiko?
Can you feed a spirit fox? Is that possible?
Yeah. They need
Yeah.
to eat normally, like regular
All right, cool.
people.
Then I'm gonna
It's
do
still an
that
animal.
while we're here, and then yeah, Keiko already said if it takes me away from the weird fog wall, I'm for it. So
Sure. Okay. So, away from the weird fog wall, you go. So, heading towards the east, you begin to travel about 2 hours before you come to this fork at the end of the riverway here.
before that, along the way, would there be any herbs that Keiko can collect for her
Herbs, eh?
satchel? Yeah.
Survival check.
Sure, make a survival check.
I just said it because you said it before, and I was like, I thought you wanted us to do a survival, but
Oh.
oh no!
No, not really.
Okay.
You'll find nothing.
Yeah, you did mention that you wanted us to make survival checks a second ago.
Yeah, survival checks to follow the tracks.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well, not bad.
Yeah.
Am I making a separate one
Hell
for the
yeah,
tracks,
Izumu.
or
Hell
do
yeah,
I not
wait,
need
no.
to?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
The majority of you do manage to stay on track with the tracks themselves, so it doesn't take you any additional time to get there. Abandoned about a year ago, this small hunter's hut looks overgrown, but still seems to serve as a shelter, as you can see that there is large piles of freshly cut vines and the like that have been stacked in very neat piles just outside. As you approach the this hut, you can see that there is a woman who is seen to be cooking over a pot, and a man who has no shirt on, who is currently tending to and ripping out the weeds of this this small hut. As they see you, they kind of look at each other. The man quickly runs over to the woman and says a few things. And then they both seem to sort of stand waiting for you to approach. All those things in that order is what happens.
Hello. We are from Willow Shore.
Yes, you are. Everyone may make a society check.
Oh, is it just oh, okay.
My rolls are good tonight.
Mine are shit.
I
Okay.
don't have anything to roll in society. Oh, there it is. Okay. I wasn't sure. There wasn't a number there.
Okay, the target number is an 18. You would recognize this is a young couple, Yu Li and Li Long. These individuals probably shouldn't be seen together because, and I need to double check this because there's a whole story involved here. Yu Li Sanmi is a human villager, and a member of the Sanmi family. Very, very well-renowned individuals who produce sake in town. And Hu Li Long is a personal attendant, so somebody who is in indentured servitude to the family.
Okay. To the Lee family?
Sorry?
Personal
the
attendant to the Lee family?
the Sungmi
Sunmi
family.
family.
Sun,
Yes.
Sunmi, sorry.
Yeah.
I heard Yuli, so I was like, okay, Sun. Oh, wait, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Yuli is his name.
No,
And
Yuli
the
is her name,
Sunmi.
and Li Long is
Oh.
his name.
Oh, sorry, I gotcha.
So when you say that you come from Willow Shore, they kind of look at each other because they obviously know who you are because you're like one of the only two samurai in town.
Gotcha.
They sort of say,
I didn't know we recognized him, sorry.
No. Sorry, let me rephrase. You don't know each other,
Right.
right?
Okay.
You recognize them coincidentally the same way they recognize you coincidentally. It's just easier to recognize you than it is to recognize them. Make sense?
Got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I
Cool.
see, yeah. Okay.
So,
Then
when
you
you
must know what's
say
going on.
that you guys are from Willow Shore, they take a moment and they go, yes, we know. We've seen you there.
Oh, okay.
How can we be of assistance? What can we do to help you?
Do you know what's do you know what's going on in Willow Shore right now?
They sort of shrug. No, we don't. I'm afraid that we've not been in Willow Shore for some time.
Okay. I feel like, and I turn to the group and I just say, I feel like it is our job to inform people what's happening, since everybody inside might be stuck here anyway. So, we Ritsu will turn to them and say, we have a predicament in the area. The town is being invaded by yokai.
Oh no, not yokai.
Yeah. I would just say, I just want to warn you and be careful around out here, because we don't know if it's just happening inside of Wilshore, or if it's kind of around the area too. So I know Wilshore was being protected by the yokai before. But the ugly cute statue has gone missing. And so, well, since you live out here, I was wondering if you happen to see a statue of a giant spider kind of walking around.
They look at each other. No, I'm afraid we've not seen a statue of a giant spider. But if we see one, we'll be sure to let you know.
Okay. We also found a set of footprints leading away from a storage shed that led us here.
Oh, those are probably our footprints.
What were you doing at the storage shed?
Well, there's food at the storage shed. We went there because there's food there, and that's what we've been eating.
Is there
Are we not supposed to eat? Were we not supposed to eat the food there?
That's what I was just about to ask the GM as Neil. Is it supposed to be like for the town, or is it for is it like a farmer's
It
shed?
was abandoned. So I mean,
Okay.
It's fair game, which is why Wei Tao didn't make any fuss over people
Yeah.
taking the food. It
Okay.
was abandoned. It was left behind. It's free.
Gotcha. I think Ritsu would just say, "Oh, no, you're absolutely okay. There's just we were just wanting to check up on whose footprints they were, because
oh yeah,
we were
well,
making
no,
sure everybody's all good."
Yeah, no, they were probably ours. Well, thank you for checking, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, I
Sorry
rolled
to-
like shit to know who they are, but can I sense that they're acting real weird right now?
Yeah, that you don't even need to check for
Okay.
that. I think everyone can kind of tell they're acting a bit weird.
Alright,
Those people
cool.
who identified them, I mean, the guys who identified who they were, which I think was Wei Tao and Ritsu. Actually, I'm gonna say that Wei Tao wouldn't, because
I
Wei
was-
Tao.
I
Yeah,
was
I
gonna
don't
say I don't think Wei Tao would recognize them,
no, because
but if
yeah.
if the guy's wearing anything that signifies that he's like a servant,
No,
okay,
not
then
really.
yeah, he doesn't know
No, not
anything.
really.
Then
Yeah,
just
so Ritsu,
completely
you're the only
negate
one
my
who
roll.
notices. So let's walk this through. Neil, you ready for this?
I will do my best.
Okay, cool. What did I tell you about the woman?
That she was and I did write this down.
Good.
She was a member of the Sunley family.
Yep. who are
They are
brewers.
that one. I think brewers. Thank you.
Cool.
That part got away from me while I was writing down
No,
the
it's
stuff.
perfectly fine. Okay, and this guy is,
A personal attendant of the Sunley family.
and who is the Sunley family?
They are the brewers.
Right. Now, what have you found just now? You found the daughter of the family
Yeah.
in
And then
a small shack outside of town with one of the servants.
Yes. Okay. So I think he would just say, "Why aren't you back in town?" As he kind of points to to her, Yuli.
Neil, I'm gonna say that Ritsu's a little smarter than that. I'm gonna give you a second to try and figure out what they're doing here.
Well, I know it's supposed to be bad. Is what it sounds
Neil,
like.
would you like to phone a friend?
No, I'd like to try and figure this out, but
You got it. You got
I'm
it. Just,
gonna have-
yeah. Look, Occam's
Yeah.
razor. The simplest answer is likely the correct one.
Okay. I just say, why are you out here with a personal attendant?
No. I know you're
Of the Lu-
asking. I'm
No.
just saying. I'm saying Ritsu
Sorry.
can probably figure it out just from the situation.
Oh, okay.
So what's the situation?
The situation is that she is out here with a personal attendant. I'm guessing having not a love affair, but like a love
And
outing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
exactly it.
Yep. And yeah. So asking them about it is a super awkward question,
Yeah.
knowing that Ritsu has kind of like oh, and figured out
Okay. So he
this
would
is.
kind of like, it's almost like their business, not his.
You're
he
not
kind
wrong.
of
You're not wrong. It is definitely. It is definitely not is definitely
it
not.
just, for some reason, it seems like as a guard he should ask that kind of question, but in the current situation,
You don't need to. like you don't
he
need to ask.
doesn't-
You know,
yeah.
it's like it's the
Yeah,
equivalent
yeah.
of a god going, well, what's all this? Right? If you can figure shit out, figure shit out. You know what I mean? A cop doesn't
Yeah.
need to. Now
Yeah.
just respond
it-
to it. What do you think about this situation? Oh wait. Sorry. I realize I'm missing a huge context. You guys are, and I don't mean this in a racist kind of way, but it kind of is. I forget how white some of you are.
Yeah, I was just
Oh,
about to say, is this
it-
just societally frowned on, or what's going on? Yeah.
Forget societally frowned on. This is like one of the. This is basically how do I put it?
Forget how white we are.
So this is
I'm super white.
so okay. In culture like this, it is very important and very imperative to point out that familial heritage and traits and stuff like that are very important in Asian cultures, right?
Okay.
Your family and your honor is directly tied to that. If Ritsu says, for example, decides to do something incredibly stupid as a samurai, your cousin might not get a job because you did something
Of what
stupid,
I did.
right? Because you share the same family name, and that family reputation could be tarnished and could be hurt, right? Now, if you decide that you want to marry into a good family, then you combine the honor of both houses. So, for example, if Ritsu, an honorable samurai family, marries into an honorable merchant's family, you then have a very prosperous family. You have both people who are from wealth and good standing and good money who have good honor. And that's the ideal. Now, if you happen to marry someone below your station, your family's going to have words, because it's basically like, why are you marrying a carpenter? You know, you're a samurai. You need to find someone of higher station to bring up our family honor. Why would you bring our family honor down to match the level of these people? Do you not respect our family? Do you not respect our traditions?
Yeah.
Do you not, but I love them. I don't give a shit if you love them. You should be marrying someone to improve our family. Like, that's your point. That's why we gave birth to you, to make our family stronger, not make us weaker. That's, the perspective here.
Okay.
Generally, if you are married, again, there's nothing you can do about it. but it also requires the approval of the family. Because ultimately, the family could turn around and say, "No, Ritsu, you can't get married. It's not going to happen. The family won't accept it. Won't happen." So what do you do?
I live my life as a
Run off into
hermit.
the woods.
Run off into the woods and you elope is the word that you're looking for.
Yeah,
Where you
okay.
abandon your family and you abandon all the benefits of being part of that honorable family and stuff like that and create a life of your own. It's not
Okay.
illegal, mind you. It is just very scandalous. It is very it's
Frowned
very
upon.
romantic in a
Because
lot
isn't
of
it like
ways.
the family picks who? Wasn't that a thing? Like it
So
was
some
arranged
Asian
marriages?
cultures do have arranged marriages, and yes, that is definitely a part of it as well. And I hate to say it this way because I don't know personally because I don't know as much about
Yeah.
Eastern Asian marriage arrangements as I do Southeastern. Oh, sorry, Southwest. Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because I know that in Japan they do have and China they do have the matchmakers. So basically they'll parade you around and then people will basically bid on what they're going to provide for you as a wife, I know
Yeah.
that in certain Southeast Asian places, it's again families are connecting and interconnecting. I hate you, but we need to make peace. So I'm gonna marry you, so that way we're family, and now we all share this resource, and we can't fight each other anymore. So there's many different reasons, many different ways. But going back to it, the idea of someone who is from a wealthy merchant family, such as somebody who makes and produces sake. Getting involved with their personal attendant is like she's basically committing like she's cutting off her family. She's basically like in this
Yeah.
place. So seeing a group of people from Willow Shore, it explains why they're feeling very nervous. It explains why they're feeling very like because if you go tell their family where they are, she'll get dragged back
Yeah.
by force. Which again. In the culture and in the time that this setting is not it's not against the law, it's not for the law, but it is something that is just kind of accepted by people. It's like she needs to get married to someone better, and eloping is like a foolish, childish thing. It's the same thing as like putting gum in someone's hair. It's like, you know what I mean? That's kind of how
Yeah.
it's kind of viewed. So how you want to treat it, however, I'm not going to tell anyone how to behave and respond to this, but I do want to educate everyone, especially the audience as well, on the culture behind why this is so scandalous. It doesn't mean you have to treat it that way. It just means, you play your characters how you would.
Okay. I don't know how Ritsu would go about this. Because it is almost like he was well raised in a family who would definitely have, wanted him to probably marry into a prosperous family.
Mm-hmm.
But at the time he was training and he was to be a guard for the Imperial Army, right?
Yeah, but your leg probably
Yeah.
actually did you a lot of harm in that way.
Yeah, exactly.
They
So
probably wanted you to marry quicker than anything.
and
Because it's like,
because of
oh,
my
he might
injury, they
not
send
be
me
able
away.
to
It's
go.
like, oh,
He might mess
yeah.
up in the field now that he's injured. So we should retire him, find an affluent family before the affluent family realizes how useless he is in battle, and then.
Damn.
Thanks, Michael.
Hey, no. I mean, honestly,
No,
honestly, that's it. You've been critically
I know.
injured. You may never
Yeah.
see a battlefield again. Like that's the
Mhm.
truth. Behind
Plus,
it.
now I've been
The
even
fact
more
that you're
critically
walking right
injured.
now is a miracle as is.
I know.
Yeah, especially given everything you've gone through.
That you've rebroken your legs
So many
twice
times.
since the
Walking on
campaign
splinters.
started.
So many
Yeah.
times. You are not careful. Anyway, digressing.
Anyway, he should just kind of almost like visibly puff his cheeks when he sighs, and he's just like, "Well, I mean, do you know anything about the Wall of Fog?"
No, it was we've tried to enter it a couple of times, but It's very strange. Every time we walk into it, we seem to just walk back out.
That's what I was afraid of. Okay, yeah. It seems like as long as this fall fog is here, we're not able to leave the area of Willow Shore. I just looked to Wei Tao, like visibly confused on what to do about the situation.
Why are you staring at me? Do I have something on my
I don't-
face?
Yeah, none of us know what's going on. It's only you. So just looking at us is not going to do anything.
I will turn around and like kind of gather everyone in a whisper, and I kind of just bring up what, because I don't know how honestly to repeat it. I will bring up the same thing that Dag has said and told me about what was going on.
Okay. About the
about-
eloping and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Yep. Not a problem.
Oh.
Well, they
So
are.
are you honor? Are you honor bound in any way to tell the family anything, or if not, then
No.
we leave them on their way? I think.
Yeah, I mean, not right now. The most critical thing I'm hoping to help and fix right now is making sure Willow Shore is safe again.
They aren't
We could-
breaking any laws. There's
That is
no
true.
reason to. There's no reason to bother them anymore. As long as the boy can protect her, what's it matter?
Izumu's just going to turn and look at the couple and raise his water skin. Be like, well, it was nice meeting you. He's going to take a drink and then turn and start to walk away.
Okay, very well. As for the
Ritsu will
rest of
turn
you,
back to them. Ritsu will turn to them and say, "Thank you for your help. Do be careful." In general to the yokai.
Mhm.
But he
Also,
kind of
watch out
leaves
for
it
the
without
boars and
context.
spiders.
I get what you guys are saying. You know, you guys are kind of wishing you're kind of wishing them well without wishing them well, which is actually very perfect for what I feel would be a culturally empathetic way to go about it. So I'm going to award everyone a hero point.
Yay! Ooh.
Because I think that was quite heroic the way that you guys handled that situation. So fuck yeah, good job, guys.
Yay! Awesome.
Okay. They both are very surprised. They did not expect to be left alone. They did, for the most part, expect the samurai to drag them back to their family, kicking and screaming. I mean, figuratively speaking, that is. But yeah, finding out that you guys were happy to let bygones be bygones and let them simply exist and be happy, they both bow very deeply towards you in gratitude for your quote unquote well wishes. Well done. Yeah. They're very happy. Let me just check real quick because I don't feel like there's anything else on the outskirts of the area. You kind of will sort of skirt one location, two location. Okay, I'll tell you what. We're gonna get you over to the Canary Inn, which is a roadhouse that is filled with thugs and brigands and fugitives. Criminals of all sorts happen to be in this particular area. But before we get there, I'm gonna just say that because that's over on this space here. As you are going around, you guys are recognizing that there's now a curve instead of just a straight wall. It curves around, and it's now becoming very apparent. This mist has created a dome completely around the hinterlands of Willow Shore. You
Dang.
and the people here are trapped.
There's something at work.
Dag, I read this book.
As
Come on.
we're
Yeah, I know. I watched the TV show. It was amazing.
Yeah.
So
I
as
saw it
we're
on The
traveling,
Wait,
Simpsons.
hold on. Wait, Callie, did you mean the Stephen King one, or did
Under
you
the
mean...
Dome, yeah.
No. Under the Dome wasn't Stephen King, was it?
Yep.
Was it? Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Because there's also The Mist. The mist.
Yeah, no, the
Oh,
dome.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. The mist.
I
did
like the
things to me.
mist.
That was so sad. Like 10
mist, yeah.
seconds. The
Oh,
Yeah,
time
the
was
yeah.
ending. The ending was awful.
so
like,
freaking yeah, but the margin of error was like 10 seconds. If
Yes.
10 seconds transpired, that would have been it for the happy ending. That would have been the happy ending. Just 10
Yep.
more seconds. That was made me so sad. Anyway, I digress. Yes, no, Under a Dome, which was also a really fun TV show. Yeah. So yeah, that's that is Willow Shore. So yeah.
Damn.
Now the fun bit next week is going to be what is going to happen when Wei Tao goes in to a halfway house filled with criminals and decides that all of these heathens need to need to have their heads removed. Find out next week when we return
Oh
for
my
more.
god.
I am become death.
Oh. Oh,
Thank you so
no.
much, everyone, for coming and joining us. I hope you had a great time. Shenzu, getting a new power thanks to our friend Thamior. The point of no return. I think we will accumulate that for the lovers. So the point of no return, they will now be out here, be happy, be well looked after. We're gonna give them their happy ending. There's not gonna be any further plot twists or developments in regards to them, and they will help the ally. They will help our group, in whatever way they can, as the story goes. But in the meantime, however, until we return next week for more adventures, thank you so much for listening. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. And we will be back on Friday for 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. So stay tuned for that. And until we meet again, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other because why the fuck not? It's free. And as always, game hard or die trying. Mwah! Love your faces. Peace out. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Uh,